So Raiden surrenders his status as an Elder God. Should he because he realizes that should the Alliance be successful, Earthrealm is doomed. So, in Deadly Alliance, the player retrieves information concerning the backstories of the characters and their relationships with one another, mainly during Conquest mode, as also by way of biographies that can be obtained in the crypt. This game takes place in a sci-fi fantasy setting, with most of the game events occurring in the fictional realms of the Mortal Kombat series. The story begins in the Netherrealm, although this is not a playable level. Later switches to Outworld, Edena, and eventually Earthrealm. To fully understand the plot of Deadly Alliance, the player must not only complete the Conquest mode, but the arcade mode as well. As usual, completing the arcade mode unlocks endings for each character, but only a few endings or parts of them are considered part of the continuity of Mortal Kombat's storyline.
The continuity? I love it.
And some endings even contradict one another. What really happened to characters is only revealed in the sequel, Mortal Kombat Deception, making Deadly Alliance the first game in the series to have in continuity endings that involve heroes losing and the village emerging victorious. So here are the characters, and here the new characters for this game are Blaze, a massive fire elemental who has the task of guarding the egg of the Dragon King. Secret character, Bo-Ray Chow, jovial Outward native and former trainer of Liu Kang. Darum, a Netherrealm Onai seeking revenge against Quan Chi for abandoning him in the realm after helping the sorcerer escape. Frost, Sub-Zero's first Liu Kang trainee who lacks humility. Hu Su Hao, a Red Dragon operative. Kenshi, a blind swordsman. We know who he is.
Oh,
Li Mei.
Yes.
Oh, VCU, shot spotter alert at 650 and North 8th South Street, situation resolved.
Oh no, it's crazy that we don't live in Richmond anymore. Anyway.
Wow. Anyways, Li Mei, an Outward native whose people are enslaved by the Deadly Alliance. She enters as a tournament. Oh, so her backstory is completely changed in Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, no, she's not like a weird cop like they have her in Mortal Kombat 1.
Well, she's the bodyguard. That's a little bit different. We can support her.
Yeah.
She enters a tournament sponsored by the Sorcerer's hoping. Yeah, that's another thing. It used to be sponsored by Shang Tsung. That man was fucking shady as hell. Anyways, Madavo, a Red Dragon mastermind, who ordered Hutsu to infiltrate the OIA and kill Cabal, which is why Cabal looks like a fucking weird-ass Terminator. Mocap, joke character, who is said to have done motion capture work for Johnny Cage, but we don't care about him. Moloch, Natara.
We don't care about Johnny Cage? Okay.
We don't care about Mavado. And we don't care about Mocap. Moloch, we don't care about him. He's unplayable anyways, so we don't care. Natara, a manipulative vampire seeking to separate her home realm from Outworld. She's disappointing in the new game. Megan Fox should not be a voice actor. Anyways, Cyrax.
No. Oh no.
Cyrax. I know Cyrax because he is a fucking little bitch in Mortal Kombat 9. I hated that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. A former Lin Kuei cyborg rescued by Jackson Sonya and recruited for the IOA. He is stranded in Outworld and manipulated by Natara. She was like, oh yeah, you want me to kiss that hard thing that used to be a dick? And he's like, hell yeah. And that's how it went. Anyways.
Oh my god.
We got Jax, who established
Jacksepticeye.
Exactly. Established the Outer World Investigation Agency with Sonya, who was betrayed by an OAA operative who destroyed the agency's portal. Johnny Cage. Kano. Katana. Kung Lao. Quan Chi. Raiden. Reptile. Scorpion. Shang Tsung. Sonya Blade. Sub-Zero. Anyways, so that's there.
Yeah.
Also, Deadly Alliance is a game that's notable for being the only game in the main series that does not feature Liu Kang as a playable character, as he and Shao Kahn only appear in the introduction video. Also mentioned in Conquest are the deaths of Goro, Cabal,
Restart this freaking level like a chicken freaking wing.
like a chicken fucking wing.
Yeah. Alrighty. Continue.
I'm continuing in this question.
Continue after you get your drink on.
I need
You
to get
must have a drinking problem.
I got air dry clay all over my phone.
I got clay all over my balls.
Alright,
Alright.
now we can read this section.
Okay.
Step all the way to 9.
Yes.
So, as we said earlier, Deception is technically a sequel. So this story centers on the revival of the Dragon King Onaga, who attempts to conquer the realms featured in the series after defeating the sorcerers Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, the main antagonists in the previous game, and the Thunder God Raiden, defender of Earthrealm. The surviving warriors from the previous title joined forces to confront Onaga. Little bitch ass. Anyways. So 26 characters are available to play in game, with 9 making their first appearance. Deception contains several new features in the series, such as chess and puzzle games. What the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, there was violent chess games.
Why was chess and puzzle? See, now that's why I know not why now no one wants to play this and also remember it. They probably were like, what the fuck is chess and puzzle games doing?
Yeah.
And an online mode. Okay, that's not as bad.
Yeah.
The Conquest mode returns from Deadly Alliance to follow the life of Shinako, a warrior who is deceived by the Onaga to search for artifacts to give Onaga more powers. Deception's Conquest mode differs greatly from the Conquest mode of Deadly Alliance. However, containing elements of open-world exploration in between story progression rather than the combat tower of Deadly Alliance. Don't worry, the combat tower comes back, and it's fun because you get to... The combat tower is so interesting because that's literally how you learn the moves of the characters. Like, if you want to learn certain moves of people, you play the combat tower, like, over and over until you memorize moves. So when you, like, bet your friend that you can beat them in Mortal Kombat, you're like, yeah, I already know all this stuff. I played the fucking tower. And those were unbelievably hard at some point. So I think in 9, the guy at the top is Shao Kahn.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he's so irritating. So here's the plot.
Okay.
The setting begins immediately after the events of Deadly Alliance, where in Deadly Alliance were successful in their plan. Raiden warriors who were meant to protect the 6 fictional universes named realms were killed during their tournament. It served as the perfect distraction to defeat their enemies while they simultaneously claimed enough souls to resurrect the Invisible Army. As a single survivor, Raiden attempts to fight both sorcerers, but is ultimately defeated. Although the alliance quickly dissolved as the 2 sorcerers turn on each other for Shinnok's amulet, which allows them to control the army. Quan Chi has no time to enjoy his victory before he sees that the Dragon King Onaga, the former Emperor realm of Outworld, has been resurrected too. Quan Chi, Shang Tsung, and Raiden join forces to stop Onaga. Though Raiden ultimately unleashes all of his powers in a colossal explosion that, apart from destroying both members of the Deadly Alliance, the surrounding place and itself, has little effect on Onaga. Onaga now seeks to use 6 artifacts called the Kamandu, literally tool of God or divine clay. Kamidagu? We're gonna say Kamidagu because I don't think I said that right.
Well, because Kami is God in Japanese, but yeah.
Yeah. Kamidagu. There we go. I hope I said that right. Those fighters who survived the battle against the Deadly Alliance now stand against Onaga and his supporters. The latter include the forces of Agena, now led by Melina, in the titular theme of deception as she masquerades as her sister, Princess Katana. Other enemies include the former defenders of the realms who are now resurrected by Onaga and under his control. Conquest. Young man named Shiniko is deceived into spending his entire life collecting the Kamuru for Ona.